Hello and welcome to another Nikke video. A new update is coming to the game soon and I'm going to discuss it. Please leave a like and a sub and I hope you enjoy the video. So here is the update that's going to be coming soon to the game on March 7th, and pretty much as always on the introduction, they're pretty much stating that the update is mandatory, and if you're on the Google Play Store or on the App Store for Apple, make sure to go ahead and update the game. And it's going to be a pretty big game, so it said at least 5 gigabytes of storage there, so make sure you have plenty of room. Know that the duration of the update as well is extremely large there. It's about 7 hours from 1100 to 1800 there. And also the other thing too is all the previous units that we had on those special banners, so Maid Privity, Aid, Eleg, Moran, are going to appear back into the regular pool. So if you were holding out on, if you wanted more copies of them, now you could go ahead and do that now as soon as the update rolls out, since it will appear on the regular pool. And only that, if you had any molds and like that, they will appear in those molds as well. So you have some extra chances to go ahead and get those units. Now let me go ahead and just scroll down over here to this next update. There's gonna be the new characters, which is the Killer Wife. So it says SSR the Killer Wife, who plays the role of a kind and gentle wife, joins Special Recruit. She enhances the attack of allies using a sniper rifle that specializes in pierce. When using her burst skill, she applies additional buffs to allies based on the area they shoot, further increasing the squad's attack. Class Supporter, Weapon Hidden Edge, Sniper Rifle, Code Rifle, Manufacturer Lysion. And yeah, so pretty much her banner goes from the 7th all the way from the 20th to all the way pretty much the duration of the event as well. And just like all special banners, you do have a 4% chance to get an SSR with a 2% chance, so go ahead and get D there. Not only that, for every single pull you do on the special banner, you also do get some golden mileage tickets. With 200, you could go ahead and just pick her up right in the shop, or you could save those golden tickets for something else, for now, you know, for maybe another pilgrim unit or maybe a collab unit in the future. And also as well, in case you guys wanted to know, she is not a limited unit. She is a normal unit, because right here at the bottom, this is as soon as pretty much the update ends, she's going to go back into the regular pool. So if you're not sure if you want her or not, I mean, you could go ahead and just, you know, you don't have to decide to use up your gems or tickets now. You could actually hoard them and wait for them in the future. Or you can just go ahead and try your luck on this banner. That's totally up to you. But yes, she is not a limited unit. She is a regular unit. So yeah, you have nothing to worry about from there. And let me go to this next part here, which they put this new temporary participating Nikke here. It says during the special recruit, you have a chance to temporarily add recruitable Nikkes into your squad in the Union shooting range. And pretty much what they're saying is right now, currently, Eleg's in the Union shooting range. So even if you didn't pull Eleg, you could actually go ahead and use her, you know, and see how she works. So pretty much they're just saying here, as usual, they're going to remove Eleg and put the Killer Wife there. And they actually did make an enhancement of this later on in there, which we'll get in there in just a moment. So let's go ahead and move on to this next section, which is going to be a new events here, where it says a new event story, Kill the Lord. Event duration is pretty much from 7th to the 20th, so the duration of the event. It says a series of disappearance unfolds as attendees of elite gatherings mysteriously vanish, one by one. To uncover the truth, Dee and the commander decide to join the gathering, but there's a catch. The gathering is open to married couples only. With that, they delve into the heart of the incident, all under the guise of a newlywed couple. Players can enter Kill the Lord event page and complete stages to win event items, which can be used to exchange various rewards such as recruit vouchers and skill enhancement materials in the event shop. Pretty much, yes, it's gonna be the brand new event starring Dee there, which, you know, obviously this new alternate character that she is, which is the Killer Wife there, which is pretty much based off what we're reading here. Pretty much gonna be starring the commander and Dee there, which I know before Dee already had like basically something going on with the commander with another event too. If you ever played License to Kill, you know, she did play a role in that, where pretty much it was the commander and also Dee. They're pretty much in this factory, and they're these factory workers, and they're newlyweds and all this stuff, and then they're gonna have a baby all anyway. Anyways, yeah, so she's starting again on this other event here too, and I just can't wait to see what this event entails, since the first event starring you know, Dee and also Kay there as well was extremely well. I think it was one of the better events in the game, and hopefully this one stays the same way as well. All right, now let's go to the next section here, which is going to be the challenge stages. And just like all events, there is a new challenge boss in those stages. And I'm not sure who the challenge boss is, but here pretty much it goes the duration of the event. It says challenge stage is open in Kill the Lord. Challenge a difficult boss stage to obtain various development materials. And yeah, so it pretty much, there's only 5 stages. I mean, there was more way back, but now they only put 5 stages there. You can repeat the stages, but I think you have to get to, I believe, at least stage 4. So that way you can start obtaining the core dust boxes. And if you get to stage 5, you get even more of them. So yeah, so try to get to as far as you can, because they're going to be very beneficial to you in the future if you're not already there. And also there's going to be a new 7-day login bonus, which is called Fair Judge. This pretty much goes the duration of the event. So it says log in on any 7 days during the event and get rewards. Get recruitment vouchers and development materials when you log in for 7 days straight. So so I'm not sure what's going to be in there currently right now because they haven't actually announced anything as of yet. Pretty sure it's going to be the regular 7-day login bonus, even how it is now. Regular gems, 300 gems, 10 regular recruit vouchers. Going to be relationship boost, resources, core dust, battle data, credits, and also some upgrade materials, so skill upgrade materials, and also for equipment as well. So pretty much the standard stuff there. All right, next up is going to be a new event archives here, which is the School of Lock. So the story event School of Lock is now available in archives. Participate in Kill the Lord to obtain memory film to unlock story events in archive. So pretty much it's going to go ahead and be available as soon as the update is over. And in case you guys forgot what the School of Lock event was, that was starring Marciana, and you also did see a cameo of Ein and Zwine and also Ree there, and pretty much what was going on. I think we were taking over a teacher's role at that time. We were helping Marciana out, and then pretty much there was a whole bunch of going ons there. And I believe there was also an R unit that was participating on there. They didn't have their own model. Like they pretty much never showed the model of the character, which was a little bit odd at the time. But anyways, it's obviously at the end it's a pretty sad event. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, there's a lot of things going on in that event in the MMR institution there. I would say give it a look. But anyways, yeah, just make sure to obtain the memory film through the regular event, and you can go ahead and lock it, and you can actually see what that event entails. Okay, now next up is going to be the weekend only here. What's going to be the full birthday event, and this is pretty much going to go from the 9th to 11th. So as soon as this Friday, pretty much that's when it's going to start. And it says during the full burst event on weekends, players can obtain an additional reward in interception and simulation room. Yeah, so I'm glad they're still continuing this, because I know on the last, like way back, they actually mentioned that it was only going to be for the whole month of February and also for the first week of March as well. I wasn't sure if they're going to continue it or not, but I'm glad they're going to still continue it, and hopefully this continues to stay that way. All right, next up is going to be new gameplay here. And it says new stages in Tribetower. Increase the highest stage of Tribetower from 450 to 550. Increase the highest stage of manufactured towers from 400 to 500. Of course, I mean, to reach even this far, you're pretty much a whale. So if you're actually waiting for more Tribetower stages or manufactured stages, yeah, you're pretty much a whale, since normal players, even me, since I'm day one, yeah, I'm not even anywhere even close to 400 or 300 respectively there. Since yeah, especially you need a lot of combat power just to even proceed in the higher stages. So yeah, this is really more for whales, and that's it. But luckily you'll see this in maybe in about a year, maybe 2 years, depending on where you're at in the game. All right, next up is gonna be soloraid here. So it's gonna be soloraid will be available on March 8th at noon. Mobilize squads to challenge the boss and obtain harmony cubes. In challenge difficulty, players will be ranked by the total damage they dealt to the boss. Special frames and gems will be awarded according to the rankings. Yeah, so this goes from the 8th to the 15th, and they don't say it here, but actually on Twitter they have already released who the boss was, and it's everyone's favorite birdie, which is called a Stormbringer. Yeah, so Stormbringer is going to be the soloraid boss of this event. And also as well, just make sure to try to do pretty much as good as you can, because not only do you get more gems on the soloraid, you also do get a frame as well. As long as you go ahead and reach that 3% mark, then you could go ahead and get the top frame there. But if not, I mean, at least participate, because even if you do participate and don't even get far, you at least get gems for participating. So even if you're a new player, just go ahead and try your best, and just try to go for as far as you can, because the farther that you get in the rankings, the more gems you'll receive. And obviously if you do really well, you will get those really nice frames, which again, we're going to get 3 additional frames as well. All right, now let's go to the next section here, which is going to be the coordinated operation. Form a team of 5 commanders and challenge the boss, train together. Players can either team up with friends and union members or join the challenge through automatic matchmaking. Defeat the boss and get broken cores to exchange gems and development material in the recycling shop. And yeah, this is going to go from the 8th all the way to the 10th. And yeah, so the train usually on interception, he's usually a little difficult depending on, if what units you have and how far you are in the game. But with coordinated operation, especially if you're a new player, you don't have to worry about the train. Usually a lot of people, especially myself, just want to go ahead and get this event over with, since what it does is you do get broken cores by the end of it, as long as you reach the last stage there. So make sure to go ahead and participate, even if you're a new commander, because everybody will carry you, no problem. A lot of people just want to get this done and be over with, and with those broken cores, you could go in and go to the shop and go in and get a lot of free resources, like about every week there. But you get pretty much gems, relationship boost, core dust, credits, battle data, all that stuff. So yeah, it's always important to go ahead and do as many co-op operations as possible. That way, those broken cores will make you progress further in the game a little bit more easier. All right, now next up is going to be a reshuffling of arena groups. Rookie Arena and SP Arena groupings will undergo periodical reshuffling time. Rookie Arena, it starts from March 20th to the 21st. SP Arena goes from the 27th to the 28th. Which actually, this is good and bad depending on if basically your shard is difficult or not. I know for some people they have a lot of whales in their shard and that sometimes they can't even compete, where other people it's pretty much easy peasy. Yeah, now they're gonna reshuffle here. Hopefully, wherever you're landing at, hopefully it's not too difficult. But yeah, I guess a lot of your old rifles might go away. They might still be there. I don't know, but yeah, it's another reshuffling, and I know there's a lot of people have mixed feelings about this. But anyways, let's go to the next part here, which is some new features. Added a feature to display multiple avatar frames in the profile. You can now display the avatar frames you have obtained in your profile. So, it says added a search feature to make it easier to find lost relics on the field. Some temporarily participating Nikkes that were previously excluded to returning players before will be available for all players. Added a voting feature for burst kills in coordinated operation. Added a search feature in lobby decoration. Players can now search the standing and skill animations by the Nikke's names. Improved the lost relic page in the command center. They actually did talk about this in the dev notes as well, that they're going to be adding all these multiple frames, which pretty much whenever you click on your profile, you can go ahead and add other frames you have obtained in the game. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of frames we have received. A lot of them are free. And all that, some of the nicer ones were actually free, but I know there was also some paid ones through the passes, and only that, like for example, the Nier pass, there was a special frame there if you actually managed to buy one of the passes. And also for the Chainsaw Man collab, I believe there's another pass there. But anyways, there's also a lot to be obtained through the soloraid as well. So now people could actually show them off in there if they want to show them off. And also as well, finally they're adding this new thing for the lost relics, which I thought should have been added a long time ago. And actually they showed a little bit of this during the Nier collab, since pretty much for one of the events on the Nier collab, it actually showed you on the map where the item was, so you could easily just go to that area and collect the item. And only that, they actually did also show it a little bit too on the last Christmas event, since they actually did show it on there as well. So I'm glad this is finally coming to the game, since some of the lost relics are extremely annoying to find. So I'm glad this is finally coming to the game. And for 7.3 here, yeah, this was only really useful for the brand new players that actually, or not brand new players, I should probably say players that left the game and they came back. I guess for now what they're saying is that now everybody could do it. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to implement this. I wonder if they're just going to go ahead and just put it all in what you can select, or if it's going to be a rotating type of method. I'm not sure. We'll see whenever they actually implemented it. And for 7.4, I'm finally glad they are adding this. They did talk about it, I believe, in the other dev notes, that yeah, they're going to add something like this. And I'm glad they're finally doing it, because right now there's a lot of AFK players, or sometimes they'll actually play, and as soon as we get to stage 9, they will be AFK. Now, if those people that still want to keep trying, they're more than welcome to try, and now you could actually make the burst to go ahead and go. So now you don't have to worry about your burst chains not completing, and now everybody could just force it now. All right, and so for 7.5 here, pretty much what they're doing is that before you had to manually search through all those in order to see what what background you wanted to put, and since we're right now in the game, there's a lot of backgrounds, a lot of Nikkes. Now they're just putting a little search function in that part of the lobby decoration. So now you don't have to actually search through every single icon. You just type whatever Nikke, whatever Nikke you want, and actually search all the available events and also characters to put on your lobby. That's pretty much all it's doing for 7.5. And for 7.6, yeah, so they're improving the lost relic page, since pretty much you have to go to the command center and then click on the recollection screen on the top left, and then from there. So I wonder how they're gonna improve it. I wonder how they're gonna improve it, since technically it's not. I mean, I don't think it's really that bad. I mean, maybe they're going to do it a different way, but I mean, improvements are improvements, and we'll see how they go. And then as for the new commodities here, it said the new character packages will be updated after the server maintenance on March 7th. And pretty much how it is with every new event, pretty much to give you new packages that you can pay. So if you don't actually pay anything, if you're free to play or you're a very low spender, yeah, this might not be too much of a thing for you. So pretty much every single event, they're giving you new packages specifically for the event. There's actually some gems, some advanced crew vouchers, level of materials, all that stuff. So yeah, if you're a Paypig, you're gonna like that. If you're not, then you can just ignore this. All right, now for number 9 is optimization and Misc updates. Detailed information regarding optimization and bug fixes will be given upon completion of the maintenance. And just like how they do with every single update, they do not actually list what the actual Miscs are. since they don't actually want people to go ahead and abuse those bugs, and sometimes you could abuse them. So that's why that's the only reason why they don't actually include them here. They're only going to include them pretty much right before it's going to update. That's when they're actually going to show us what it is, or pretty much at the update. So other than that, I mean, that is pretty much it. Yeah, we're getting a few things, you know, like some of them, you know, besides all these little updates to the game, you know, especially the Lost Relic update. I cannot wait to actually be that implemented to the game. So now you don't have to actually go to a different website to go ahead and find that information. You can just do everything from the game itself. Not only that, for the PvP reshuffling, I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about that. But hell, another co-op operation coming to the game. Also, solo raid is coming soon, so hopefully you guys do your best there. Not only that, a new event archive, and not only that, a brand new event starring Dee herself, which killed the Lord and all that. She looks absolutely fantastic as well. And also as well, I don't know if you're going to pull on the new D unit or not. I mean, I know a lot of people, some of them are based on how she looks, but hey, there's no knocking on that. But yeah, she's coming to the game soon, and we have to wait for her kit to officially be released. And also as well, all the previous units that were on those special banners will be released to the game too. So, you know, Maid Privity, Aid, Eleg, and Moran will be there in the special recruit and the normal pool and everything else too as well. And yeah, so this update is going to be coming very soon. It's on the 7th, so just a few days away until this update rolls around. So hopefully you guys are excited for this new event, only that for the new update, and also for those little tiny improvements to the game too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are all the updates going to be coming to this game very, very soon. And hopefully you did enjoy the video. I'm Scrublord, and I'll see you on the next one.